Hi, this is Amy. So I've been sharing some videos about my breast cancer journey and the things I've experienced and the things I've learned as a result of that diagnosis. And I wanted to share some ideas with how to cope with and how to get through recovery after having a mastectomy or bilateral mastectomy or whatever it is you choose to do. Um, Maybe even some ideas if you have a lumpectomy, if you're having radiation, if you're experiencing anything that's causing discomfort and requiring you to need to go through some kind of healing, while you're fighting your cancer. I did a lot of research and I followed some of the advice of some other ladies and came up with some of my own ideas for recovery. So I'm in a situation where my husband works graveyards. So having him home at night to help me get in and out of bed after getting home from the hospital was just not something that was going to happen. And I knew that I was not going to be able to sleep comfortably on my side. You absolutely cannot sleep on your stomach. So if you're a side sleeper or a stomach sleeper, all of a sudden you're having to, sleep on your back. Or sleep upright. And I can tell you from personal experience, just sleeping on a regular pillow on my back, I can't even imagine doing that. I really can't. Maybe some of you women out there have been able to manage that just fine, but I can't even possibly fathom. So I did some research and I found some really great products. And I know they come in a lot of different price ranges. One of the things I thought to do was getting a bed wedge. And what a bed wedge is, it's these, I got this one that's a memory foam bed wedge. And it's just kind of props. Let's see if I can get you better. It just kind of props right up against the headrest right there. And mine has a back wedge that props up the foremost wedge. And this one's an orthopedic wedge. So, it came in, this set came with like 4 pieces. So you've got this smaller wedge and then you have a larger wedge and you can prop it up like really high or, lower, whatever, works for you. You can do that. But there's lots of different kinds of wedges that you can get. I would strongly recommend before your surgery looking into getting some kind of a wedge. This one also has kind of this, memory foam pillow that goes on the top. I haven't particularly found that very comfortable for me. Maybe some people would like it. It is very, soft, but this one's also, I'd say, it's memory foam, but it's, it's also kind of on the firm side. But, it is, you can tell it's, supple. But also has this a knee wedge, like this leg wedge. And it's kind of this triangular piece. You just kind of drape your legs over. Oh, it's so comfortable. So comfortable. Oh, it made all the difference in the world. I'll just kind of show you, like, it's really easy after surgery just to kind of, get on your bed, and just put let's see if I can show you, just kind of put the legs over the leg wedge here. So you've got that circulation, so, I don't know if you can see it really well, but, you want to have that, that flow, so you're not getting fainty or anything like that or uncomfortable. But for me, instead of using that wedge, you really can just kind of lay on this thing and it keeps you upright, which makes it really easy to get in and out of bed, especially if you have to do it on your own. If you're not going to have a partner to be home with you to help you get in and out of bed, I absolutely very strongly recommend getting a bed wedge. But for me, what I've been loving is I've been using this travel neck pillow, for sleeping upright. So I got my bed wedge, got my travel neck pillow, uh, you just sleep like this. And on top of it, a lot of women who get mastectomies become very familiar very quickly with a mastectomy pillow. And this is a really cute one my mother-in-law got me for after my surgery. And what you do is you just stick your arms right in those little grooves. And oh, it's so comfortable on your chest after having a mastectomy. You know, it just helps you rest like right under your armpits there, you know, especially if you've had to have lymph nodes removed like I did. And you know, you've got that cushion, that comfort, that support, you know, and it's so nice. Just kind of get your mind off of what's just had to happen to you to save your life, you know. You just get so comfy like this. And, you know, I just got to show you right now. You got a lot of pressure and a lot of pain in your muscles and in your, I know I look so silly. I know this is absolutely ridiculous. I really do look so silly, but I am so comfortable. And really, after a surgery like a mastectomy, I don't care. I don't care how I look. I'm comfortable and I can sleep. And that is what makes all the difference in the world. So, yeah, this looks silly. You look absolutely ridiculous, but so comfy. And I can get in and out of bed on my own. So, that's the thing here, you know, needing a little less assistance. You know, so I could just kind of show you, you know, like when you need to get out of bed, you know, and you're already upright. Already upright. Just, you have to use your legs. You can't really use your arms. So you just swing your legs right over the bed, you know, and get yourself up, you know. So ladies, if you have breast cancer, you're having to have a mastectomy or anything that's going to make your chest sore, get a bed wedge. Strong recommendation. And especially if you're going to find yourself on your own when you get home, for whatever reason, get a bed wedge. Get a mastectomy pillow too. And if you're like me and you just need that extra neck support, get a travel neck pillow. Mine's a memory foam one, and it's worth it to spend the extra money on the comfort, you know, the creature comforts, whatever you have to do, you know, to squeeze that little bit out for yourself. You know, you get a diagnosis like breast cancer, pamper yourself. You know, get the comfortable stuff. And if you can't, you know, find a way, you know. If friends and family are saying, hey, what do you need? What do you need? You know, say, you know, I dare say even make, like, if you need to, make a breast cancer wish list, you know, on Amazon or something. Fill it with some of these things, you know, with the bed wedge and with the mastectomy pillow. There are some mastectomy pillows that have a little pocket in the front. You can stick your phone in there. So you just plug in your earphones, you know, and turn on music and just drift off, you know, while you're recovering. Highly, strongly recommend it. So, yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. You know, just these little creature comforts I discovered on my journey to help while you're healing. I'm 3 weeks, almost 3.5 weeks from, you know, into recovery. I personally am still sleeping upright. I know some people might be able to start sleeping elsewise, but I have not yet been able to get comfortable on my side. And I noticed in the mornings I wake up, I'm extra sore, you know, just in the morning. And I think it's just, you know, from sleeping, you know, and my you know, body just waking up and everything. But it loosens up a little through the day. So I'm still sore, but not nearly as bad as it was, you know, 3 weeks ago, of course. It's easily manageable at this point, you know, with Tylenol or ibuprofen. I've even been able to just, you know, go throughout the day just kind of dealing with it, you know, just kind of ignoring it. I still have a lot of tightness, though. I can't, you know, do certain activities. Like I can't lift more than 5 pounds right now, you know, that kind of thing. But I've been told in time that is going to heal. You know, you got to be patient with yourself. This isn't something you're going to be healed from within 3 or 4 weeks, you know. This is something, especially if you're doing reconstruction, you know, it's going to take, you know, 4 months, 6 months. I've even had my doctor tell me, you know, to be even more patient with myself than that. When I'm done with my reconstruction, you know, he said, oh, it's going to be another, you know, 3-4 months on top of that. So from the time I had my, you know, bilateral mastectomy and began reconstruction to the time I'm done with my reconstruction, it will, be like a year, before I'm really, like completely more fully recovered. So I'm hoping sooner than that, but I've had people tell me, just be patient with yourself, don't push yourself, you gotta let yourself heal. You're recovering from, very serious surgery. So, but that's what I want to say to you guys too, all of you who are wondering, like, what am I going to do? I'm just trying to share these ideas, to try to help, um, help you have the same comfort, that I've been able to have while I'm recovering. I would hope that for every woman. I would hope every woman can have, the comforts they need to make it just a little bit easier because it's a big deal. It really is a big deal. Having a mastectomy, having cancer, or going through anything really that serious. It really is a big deal. So, just I know this video was kind of squampusy, it's kind of all over, but prayers to you and yours, and be well out there. I'll talk to you later.